Attention, Mountaineer family. The commencement ceremony is about to begin. At this time, please locate the nearest emergency exit. Please silence your cell phones, tablets, and electronic devices and turn your attention to the outstanding students who are the focus of this day. This is their moment to shine, so please give them and their many accomplishments your full attention. Now, let's get ready to welcome our graduates.
Good morning and welcome to the Kennedy Creative Arts Center and our School of Dentistry commencement ceremony for 2023. Today marks a significant career milestone in your life. You've worked hard to get it today. Each of you have earned, I'm sorry. You'll hear that again. Good morning and welcome to the West Virginia University School of Dentistry's 62nd commencement. For 153 years, West Virginia University has been graduating talented leaders who make our world a better place. Today we celebrate the May 2023 graduates who continue that legacy. Please welcome the candidates for graduation from the West Virginia University School of Dentistry, led by University Marshal and School of Dentistry faculty member Dr. Laura Graves, carrying the gonfalon. Please welcome the faculty at the WVU School of Dentistry and those participating in the hooding ceremony. And now please welcome the faculty at the WVU School of Dentistry and those participating in the hooding ceremony. And now please welcome members of the Platform Party. Dr. Gina Graziani, Chair of the Department of Pediatric Dentistry and Interim Associate Dean of Postdoctoral Affairs. Dr. Tammy Chips, Associate Dean of Clinical Education and Patient Care. Dr. Sheila Price, Associate Dean for Admissions, Recruitment, and Access. Dr. Michael Bagby, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs. Dr. Valerie Perrine, Associate Dean for Student Affairs, Community Health, and Outreach. Professor Amy Funk, Chair of the Department of Dental Hygiene. Assistant Professor Dawn Dean, Department of Dental Hygiene and American Dental Hygienists Association President. Dr. George Shepley, American Dental Association President and today's commencement speaker. Dr. Louise Veselecki, Associate Vice President for Health Sciences Center's Academic Affairs. Dr. Stephen Pasciutta, Dean of the West Virginia University School of Dentistry. University Marshal, Dr. Steve Davis, carrying the university baton. And Dr. Clay Marsh, Chancellor and Executive Dean for the West Virginia University Health Sciences Center. Please rise for the singing of our national anthem performed by Carice Wolf.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please remain standing for the singing of our alma mater.
Alma, our alma mater, the home of mountaineers, sing we of thy honor, everlasting West Virginia youth.
You may be seated. It is now my esteemed pleasure to introduce the Dean of the West Virginia University School of Dentistry, Dr. Stephen Pasciutta.
Good morning, and welcome to the Kennedy Creative Arts Center and our School of Dentistry commencement ceremony for 2023. Today marks a significant career milestone in your life. You have worked hard to get to today. Each of you have earned your place at today's ceremony. Congratulations on your special day. And to your families, I can personally attest to the fact that behind every successful graduate is a loving and supportive family. Thank you for your always, always strong support of our graduates. To our families, let's give you a round of applause for your family. Before we begin today's ceremony, I want to give a special thank you to Carice for her wonderful rendition of our national anthem. Thank you, Carice. You always, always add a wonderful and professional start to our commencement ceremony. We want to recognize and welcome several special guests joining us on the dais this morning. Dr. Clay Marsh, Chancellor and Executive Dean for Health Sciences at West Virginia University. Welcome, Clay. Thank you for joining us today. Dr. Louise Veselecki, our Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs for Health Sciences and a prior Dean of our school. Louise, thank you for joining us today as well. Thank you both for your service to our university and our Health Sciences Center and for being a part of today's commencement. I also want to recognize Dr. George Shepley, President of the American Dental Association. President of the American Dental Association. George earned his doctor in dental surgery degree from our school in 1977. I'd also like to welcome Ms. Dawn Dean, President of the American Dental Hygienists Association. Again, President of the American Dental Hygienists Association. Dawn earned a master's degree in dental hygiene and research administration from our School of Dentistry in 1992. As alumni and presidents of the two largest associations for organized dentistry, the American Dental Association and the American Dental Hygienists Association, you are an inspiration for all of us at West Virginia University and our School of Dentistry. Thank you for being here today. I'd also like to thank our deans, our chairs, all of our faculty, and all of our staff for your commitment to our School of Dentistry, and especially to our students. Our graduates are a direct reflection of your commitment to excellence. So thank you all for being here today as well. I would like to recognize our university marshals for your support this morning, Dr. Laura Graves and Dr. Steve Davis, and to our school marshals, Mark Byron and Cindy Shockey, for your contributions to our ceremony today. Thank you all again for your support and continued service to our university. And to Mr. Jay Malachet, our MC for today, he has done this for many years for us. Thank you for being a part of our ceremony today. This is truly an exciting day for our graduates and their families and for our entire School of Dentistry. Thank you for joining us in this special event.
It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce your 2023 commencement speaker, Dr. George Shepley, a general dentist in Baltimore, Maryland, and 1977 graduate of the West Virginia University School of Dentistry, is currently serving as the president of the American Dental Association. He served as president-elect and 4th District trustee of the ADA prior to being elected as president. Dr. Shepley is an active member of the Maryland State Dental Association and served as a past president. Additionally, he was past president of the Baltimore City Dental Society and the Maryland Academy of General Dentistry. He recently completed a 6-year tenure as a trustee for the Academy of General Dentistry, where he also previously served as chair of the Dental Education Council and division coordinator of the Dental Education Division. Dr. Shepley is a fellow of the American College of Dentists, the International College of Dentists, and the Pierre Fauchard Academy. He has achieved mastership and was awarded lifelong learning and service recognition in the AGD. He received the Maryland State Senatorial Proclamation and Governor's Citation. He was a faculty member at the University of Maryland School of Dentistry as a lecturer in dental ethics from 2009 to 2012. Please help me welcome Dr. George Shepley to the podium to give your commencement address.
Well, good morning, West Virginia University School of Dentistry, which according to beloved professor Dr. Robert Wanker, whom some of you have affectionately known as Coach, is the greatest dental school in the world. And as a member of the class of 1977, I wholeheartedly agree. As president of the American Dental Association, I'm honored to join you for today's momentous occasion. Thank you for your warm West Virginia welcome, and many thanks to Dean Stephen Pasciuta for the kind invitation. Doctors and dental hygienists, we have gathered to celebrate the completion of your academic journey. It's a moment to be proud of what you've accomplished thus far, and to be excited for what lies ahead. There's no time like this. This is one of the best times in your life. So I want to see you smiling over here a little bit more and excited. You have spent the last 4 years rooting yourself in the foundations of our profession. As you begin your professional career, not only will you apply what you have learned thus far, but you will have recognized some really important things about yourself, your work, and the people that you'll serve. For many of you, a career in dentistry might be the realization of a childhood dream. Perhaps it'll be the continuation of a family legacy, or perhaps the fulfillment of a long-held desire to make a difference in this world. And I'll tell you, after 40 years as a practicing dentist, I'm here to tell you in your career, you will truly get a sense of what it feels like to achieve all these things and more. You'll see how rewarding it can be. You'll confirm every hope you might have about the positive impact you can make on other people's lives. And it all begins here today. With all its privileges, a career in dentistry also confers tremendous responsibility. Today you pledge to uphold the ethics, integrity, and patient-centered ethos that has defined dentistry for generations. Your commitment to these principles will be a cornerstone over the course of your career, especially when you encounter tough choices and challenging circumstances. Today, you will join the ranks of dentists and dental hygienists, past and present, whose contributions have proven worthy of the trust we've earned within society. You'll pledge to maintain that trust, and you will begin to set the example for the dentists of the future. This enduring truth remains the same today as it was when I walked across this stage many years ago. And beyond all that, our profession has evolved beyond what I could ever have imagined when I was a student here and when I was a dentist. a new dentist. I trained in a time when my instructors smoked cigarettes in the clinic. I can vividly remember showing one professor my beautiful impression, and he had a cigarette dangling from his lips as he looked at it, and I can still see those ashes dropping into my beautiful impression. But as we knew better, we did better. It may be hard to fathom now, but there was a time when dentists treated patients with their bare hands, a time when infection control didn't involve gloves, face masks, or eye protection. Back then we had cuspidors and belt-driven low speeds. But as we knew better, we did better. In the 46 years since graduation, I have seen scientific and technological advancements transform nearly every aspect of this profession. We've navigated every major public health crisis, from HIV/AIDS to COVID-19. Dentistry has evolved through all of it, knowing better, doing better, going from strength to strength. The dental workforce is becoming increasingly more diverse. The landscape of dentistry is changing. We also offer more career options than ever before, and we continue to solidify our essential role in making people healthy. Our profession will continue to change for the better. We cannot even to begin to imagine the technologies that will be developed in the coming decades, or the unearthed knowledge that will strengthen us in the future. But through it all, one constant remains. We just don't treat teeth. We have always and will always treat people. As dentists and dental hygienists, caring for patients is our ultimate focus and our highest reward. That will never change. For me, in fact, the best thing about this work has never changed. Like the opportunities for growth, I found that learning doesn't end when you complete your education. Lifelong learning is crucial. As our profession evolves, you must learn to do the same. You're going to encounter many opportunities. Take advantage of every one of them. Maintaining a beginner's mind at all stages of your life opens you up to the possibilities that you may have never otherwise known. You never know where your next idea is coming from. Stay curious, stay open, and ask questions of your life and the world around you. What you learn may surprise you. What you learn may carry you, too, from strength to strength. Another thing that doesn't change, the importance of taking care of yourself as you take care of others. Dentistry is physically demanding. I know, my body feels it still. Everything from the design of your stool, your posture, the way you reach for instruments will have an impact on your body. So stay mindful of this. As your work will go, staying mindful will go a long way as you work into the future. And as healthcare providers, it's easy to forget that our well-being matters. The simple things you've heard, eating well, exercising, reducing strength will make a difference in the quality of your life. And in turn, it'll make a difference in how well you can treat your patients. Maintaining your mental health is just as important. The recent ADA Dentist Health and Well-Being Survey found that the percentage of the dentists diagnosed with anxiety has tripled since 2003. It's natural to experience some of these challenges. It's okay not to be okay. And if at any point in your journey you're not okay, get the help you need and take care of yourself. We're a community and we're a family and we're there to help you. Building a rich life outside of your work will also help you cultivate the sense of vitality that's needed for staying well. Fun, creativity, rest are all essential to have a rich personal life, but also for you to stay joyful and motivated in your professional endeavors. Once again, I want to emphasize the most important thing we do. We take care of people and make them healthy. And for me, one of the greatest joys of practice was getting to know my patients. It's all about the relationships. And being here reminds me of a special patient when I was a student here. I worked with an 80-year-old retired bus driver Mr. Cameron, who drove 90 minutes to get here for his dental appointments, just so I could give him care. He empowered me. I placed 13 gold crowns for him. We waxed, we invested, we cast, we polished, and every visit I got to learn more about his life. I got to know him as a person. He was more than a person. He became like part of my family here. And getting to know those people still remains the joy and what really kept me going in dentistry through all the years. It wasn't about fixing teeth. It was about knowing the people. I've learned that it means meeting them where they are, you know, from a place of compassion and kindness and gentleness. They're going to come in afraid, angry. People are angry today. They may have had a rough day. So just as you do your best clinically, do your best to connect with them on a human level. And remember that this work is much bigger than you. Everything you provide, the treatment, education, graciousness, and a listening ear goes a long way to contributing to the greater good. So in closing, I'm getting done, I remind you that your impact begins today on the lives of those you encounter as you move forward. Find opportunities to try new things. Do some outreach and network with your colleagues. Find ways to lead and to serve. Organized dentistry needs your vision and your voice. It's your profession. The ADA has your back now and throughout your career. We're a community that you can stay connected with through your local and state components and many other dental organizations. Now and always, take every opportunity, follow every curiosity, and dive more deeply into your passions. As you continue, remember with gratitude the relationships that have helped you become who you are today. Remember those who have supported you along your journey and who will continue to support you, your family, your friends, your mentors, your faculty, role models, many of whom I am sure are in attendance today. And stay connected with each other. These are some of the best friends you'll ever have. You heard Dean Pasciuta talk about. Reach out to them through your career. And thank them and celebrate them too. So when I was invited to give this message, I asked myself, how can I inspire them when you're the ones that inspire me? I'm energized by you. I'm stirred by your enthusiasm, your intelligence, your dedication, and soon you'll have a chance to bring that dedication to our profession, our communities, and the world. I look forward to the impact you'll make and the positive changes that you'll bring. Our profession will only be better and stronger because of you. Congratulations on your graduation. Best of luck on your journey. Now let's go, Mountaineers.
Please help me welcome Dr. George Shepley. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy a performance of Simple Gifts.
Tis the gift to be simple, tis the gift to be free, tis the gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend, we shan't be ashamed. To turn will be our delight.
Not quite as tall as George. I will now present the students who fulfill the requirements for graduation from the West Virginia University School of Dentistry. Our first degree recipients are our dental hygiene students who will be receiving their pins. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Ms. Dawn Dean, President of the American Dental Hygienists Association and Assistant Professor in the Department of Dental Hygiene. Dawn provided an inspirational address to the hygienists and dental students as her keynote at the senior banquet yesterday. We are honored to have Ms. Dawn Dean provide recognition of this year's candidates for the degree of dental hygiene.
On behalf of the American Dental Hygienists Association, I would like to congratulate both graduating classes of 2023 and welcome their families and friends. In 1961, WVU welcomed the first students into the dental hygiene program. Since then, we have celebrated 62 years of graduating dental hygienists that display excellence in patient care and of professionalism. The dental hygiene class of 2023 will receive the dental hygiene pin, signifying clinical competency. The circular design of the pin denotes perpetuity, and the lilac border is the official color of dentistry. Inscribed on the border are the words, West Virginia University Dental Hygiene. Located in the center of the pin is a caduceus upon which the initial D for dentistry is superimposed. Encompassing the entire pin is the laurel leaf, foliage once used to crown victors in the Olympic Games, but now symbolic of scholastic honor. 2 baccalaureate graduates are donning white stoles and gold cords, signifying their membership in Sigma Phi Alpha, the National Dental Hygiene Honor Society. WVU recognizes distinguished academic achievement of baccalaureate students by awarding Latin honors of summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude. These students can be identified by the blue and gold cords worn today, and their honor designation will be announced during the pinning ceremony. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Ms. Amy Funk, Professor and Chair of the Department of Dental Hygiene, for the pinning of this year's candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Dental Hygiene. Assisting her is Ms. Ashley Sowards, Junior Clinic Supervisor and Associate Professor of the Department of Dental Hygiene. Thank you.
Jacqueline Suzanne Bell. I'm sorry. Jacqueline Suzanne Bell, Annapolis, Maryland, summa cum laude. Taylor Linnea Bittenbender, Crystal Lake, Illinois, magna cum laude. Catherine Grace Bixler, Westchester, Pennsylvania, magna cum laude. Aaron Taylor Chopak, Lewisberry, Pennsylvania. Kayla Lee Clark, Parkersburg, West Virginia, magna cum laude. Jenna Nicole Colagiovanni, Monongahela, Pennsylvania. Kaylee Alexis Cullen, Charlestown, West Virginia, magna cum laude. Jody Ann Drumheller, St. Albans, West Virginia, magna cum laude. Haley Brianne Duba, Man, West Virginia. Hannah Brooke Duba, Man, West Virginia. Justice Leanne Duval, Inwood, West Virginia. George Benjamin Harris V, Waverly, West Virginia, summa cum laude. Rachel Nicole Johnson, St. Mary's, Pennsylvania. Savannah Pearl Leahy, Charleston, West Virginia, summa cum laude. Haley Lou Spencer, West Virginia. Amanda Lux, Burke, Virginia, magna cum laude. Savannah Ray McSwain, Morgantown, West Virginia. Megan Ann Merritt, Monica, Pennsylvania, magna cum laude. Hannah Alexis Nicoletti, Whitensville, Massachusetts, cum laude. Mackenzie Marie Parker, Hollywood, Maryland, summa cum laude. Alice Salter Roy, Bellows Falls, Vermont, magna cum laude. Kaylee Jean Sisler, Garrett County, Maryland. Darcy Page Trotter, Taze Valley, West Virginia, magna cum laude.
Please join me in congratulating the dental hygiene class of 2023. shortness here. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Valerie Perrine, Associate Dean of Student Affairs, for the recognition of this year's candidates for the degree of Doctor of Dental Surgery.
Next is the investiture of the candidates with the academic hood and conferring of the degree of Doctor of Dental Surgery. The hood represents academic and professional achievement and is worn with pride and dignity. Please note, as the candidates are hooded, the border of the hood is trimmed in lilac, the identifying color for dentistry. The colors on the inside of the hood are gold and blue, signifying West Virginia University. The graduates inducted into Omicron Kappa Upsilon, the National Dental Honor Society, will be wearing an academic stole that is part of their academic attire, and the stole is in the colors of OKU, navy, blue, and gold. Veterans and military members are wearing red, white, and blue cords, and members of Delta Sigma Delta International Dental Fraternity are wearing crimson and turquoise cords. Dr. Marsh and Dean Pashuta, please join me in congratulating and welcoming these graduates.
Bailey Jordan Obb, Clendenin, West Virginia. Bailey is being hooded by Dr. Michael Bagby. Mohammed Gaith Al-Halek, Damascus, Syria. Mohammed is being hooded by Dr. Jonathan Abraham. Ali Al-Turki, Kuwait. Ali is being hooded by his father, Dr. Abdul Mohsen Al-Turki. Callaway Morgan Anderson, Austin, Texas. Callaway is being hooded by Dr. Stephen Pashuta. Fatima Atash, Kuwait. Fatima is being hooded by Dr. Savannah Briner. Blake Nicholas Bachner, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Blake is being hooded by Dr. Gina Graziani. Dakota Bailey, Princeton, West Virginia. Dakota is being hooded by Dr. Michael Cavender. Kyle Thomas Bird, Charleston, West Virginia. Kyle is being hooded by Dr. Jonathan Abraham. Andrew Brian Bishop, Summersville, West Virginia. Andrew is being hooded by his brother, Dr. Mason Bishop, and his wife, Dr. Morgan Kessiker Bishop. Jared Hunter Butler, South Charleston, West Virginia. Jared is being hooded by Dr. Jonathan Abraham. Brittany Renee Carver, Barlow, Ohio. Brittany is being hooded by Dr. Shala Azadi. Eamon Daniel Cronin, Inwood, West Virginia. Eamon is being hooded by Dr. Matt Kime. Wijdan Dabik, Syria. Wijdan is being hooded by her parents, Dr. Nasser Dabik and Dr. Abir Habib. Ashley Renee Fadis, Waynesburg, Pennsylvania. Ashley is being hooded by her grandfather, Dr. Billy C. Shamp, and her aunt, Dr. M. Renee Shamp. Allison Page Fritz, Beaver, West Virginia. Allison is being hooded by Dr. Daniel Foley. Mark Allen Gilkerson, Beckley, West Virginia. Mark is being hooded by his wife, Dr. Tamara Barghouti. James Thaddeus Goots, Bridgeport, West Virginia. James is being hooded by Dr. Jonathan Abraham. Grant Tyler Hodges, Oldsmar, Florida. Grant is being hooded by Dr. Kimberly Zaremba Rabatin. Madison Hall Smith, Fancy Gap, Virginia. Madison is being hooded by Dr. Matthew Harper. Mays Abdullah Ibrahim, Morgantown, West Virginia. Mays is being hooded by Dr. Gina Graziani. Brittany Ann Joseph, Charleston, West Virginia. Brittany is being hooded by Dr. Bruce Cassis. Mariam Wahid Khan. Mariam is being hooded by her husband, Dr. Justin Tenbrook. Vidai Kumar, Richmond, Virginia. Vidai is being hooded by Dr. Samuel Dorn. Elizabeth Victoria Labuda, Uniontown, Pennsylvania. Elizabeth is being hooded by her father, Dr. Joseph Labuda. Cole Logan Lanier, South Charleston, West Virginia. Cole is being hooded by his wife, Dr. Sarah Lanier. Brittany Nicole Lewis, Beaufort, North Carolina. Brittany is being hooded by Dr. Barrett Davis. Samuel Colombo Martino, Clarksburg, West Virginia. Samuel is being hooded by his brothers, Dr. David Martino and Dr. John Martino. Ryan Charles Masinople, Charleston, West Virginia. Ryan is being hooded by Dr. Gina Graziani. Kier Messinini, Morgantown, West Virginia. Kier is being hooded by Dr. Matthew Harper. Brittany Downs Moletta, New Bern, North Carolina. Brittany is being hooded by Dr. Matthew Harper. Ashley Rain Noah Ridgely, West Virginia. Ashley is being hooded by Dr. Savannah Briner. Hunter Logan Palmer, Harper's Ferry, West Virginia. Hunter is being hooded by Dr. J.R. Chambers. Jacob Paul Pancake, New Martinsville, West Virginia. Jacob is being hooded by his brother, Dr. Alex Pancake. Nidhi Patel, Morgantown, West Virginia. Nidhi is being hooded by her husband, Dr. Brijesh Patel. Payal Bhagat, Goffstown, New Hampshire. Payal is being hooded by Dr. Jonathan Abraham. Austin Michael Perdue, Bridgeport, West Virginia. Austin is being hooded by Dr. Tyler Brown. Samantha Lynn Felix, Winfield, West Virginia. Samantha is being hooded by Dr. Matthew Harper. John Joseph Pitzer, Bel Air, Maryland. John is being hooded by Dr. Michael Petridis. Chase Nelson Preston, Logan, West Virginia. Chase is being hooded by Dr. Sarah Lanier. Lauren Srivastava, Morgantown, West Virginia. Lauren is being hooded by her husband, Dr. Mohit Srivastava. Gregory Traver, Purcellville, Virginia. Gregory is being hooded by Dr. Laura Graves. Logan Ray Webb, Danville, Virginia, West Virginia. Logan is being hooded by his aunt, Dr. Ginger Chasselin. John Byron Wilfong III, Bridgeport, West Virginia. Jonathan is being hooded by his grandfather, Dr. J.B. Wilfong, and his father, Dr. Byron Wilfong. Let's give a round of applause to our 2023 Doctors of Dental Surgery. We will now recognize the recipients of postdoctoral degrees and certificates. Advanced education programs at the West Virginia University School of Dentistry are an integral part of the educational, patient care, service, and research components that support the mission of the school. Postgraduate training in endodontics involves a 26-month program of study leading to a Master of Science degree and certificate in endodontics. Today, Dr. Samuel Dorn, chair of this program, will award the certificate in endodontics to Dr. Leslie P. Wolford, Lima, Peru. Certificates for the Advanced Education Program graduates in orthodontics and oral and maxillofacial surgery are conferred during separate ceremonies. Please join me in congratulating the graduates of the Advanced Education Program. It is now my pleasure to introduce Rachel Johnson, President of the Dental Hygiene Class of 2023, who brings to you the student response.
Thank you for the introduction, and thank you to the students, professors, parents, and WVU School of Dentistry staff who contributed to the success of these 4 years. I consider it a privilege to be asked to provide some thoughts on the West Virginia University Dental Hygiene Class of 2023. Although we have faced challenges, which is inevitable, I'd like to take this opportunity to highlight on some of the knowledge and memories that the class of 2023 has learned along the ways. The beginning of college was largely what you would call typical. Following the first semester, the COVID-19 pandemic took hold and drastically altered not only our lives, but also those of everyone else in the world. The majority of you worked directly with us and saw firsthand how it affected us as students and clinicians. We continuously had to adjust to the shifting COVID protocols in the school and inpatient care. We began sophomore year only knowing half of our class because of the social distancing approach. The other half were just faces hidden behind a screen. Despite being entirely online sophomore year with hardly seeing anyone in person, we have definitely made up for that once we had the opportunity to meet in person. It was very hard learning everyone's names at first, considering we have 2 Hannahs, 2 Haleys, 2 Savannahs, 2 Kayleys, a set of twins, 4 people with the name starting with a J, Jenna, Jackie, Jody, and Justice. But everybody knew who George was. He may be graduating with the degree in dental hygiene today, but he is worthy of an IT degree from all the times that he's had to troubleshoot in the middle of class. We have had endless laughter and fun times together, whether it was in the lab when Hannah's hood sparked, or when Alice threw her study model onto the floor, or in classrooms when we played Kahoot and Bingo. There's also one individual who, in particular, in my opinion, deserves a great deal of admiration, Kaylee Sisler. She not only gave birth during one of the most challenging times of our program, but she also succeeded in raising the most lovely and caring child. I have no idea how you've managed that. Being in a small class throughout hygiene school has allowed us to share a lot of little memories and moments over the years, both with inside and outside the dental school. This class has participated in a variety of activities, including developing lesson plans, working as educators at nearby elementary schools, designing bulletin boards, organizing bake sales, and giving back to the community by handing out candy at Trunk or Treat and the dental hygiene supplies in the homecoming parade. My favorite activities, however, were singing karaoke together and going out to dinner after every single board exam. Given the many changes we have experienced during our time at WVU, I'm proud of our class. I know that we are ready for whatever the future may hold. I'm excited to be peers with all of you, and I hope that we will cross paths in the future to make more memories. Last but not least, I would just like to thank each professor for allowing us the opportunity to grow, laugh, cry, and vent over the past 4 years. We will treasure the relationships we have created because every second was a memory. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. It is now my pleasure to introduce Hunter Palmer, President of the Doctor of Dental Surgery Class of 2023, who brings to you their student response.
I'd like to take this time to just say hello to all the friends, family, faculty, and the graduates of West Virginia University School of Dentistry, Class of 2023. It's my great pleasure to address you all on this joyous occasion. To the graduates, today marks a significant milestone in your lives, a moment that you've all worked hard for and will cherish forever. Congratulations to each and every one of you. As you look back on your journey through dental school, I know you'll first recall the challenges you faced along the way. From endless lectures to late nights of studying, repeated critiques, clinical rotations. You've overcome all obstacles that would have been too daunting for most. But you persevered. You stayed focused, and you made it through the day, and the next day, and the one after that, all the way till today. While the road to this moment wasn't easy, I truly hope that all the knowledge you have gained and the friendships you have found along the way have made it all worth it. Remember that the knowledge you spent hours obtaining, the skills you pushed yourself to hone, and the relationships you have built will be the foundation of your career and your lives as dental professionals. I'm beyond proud to call all of you my classmates and my peers. This class is truly full of special and talented individuals who I'm confident will serve all communities very well. A large number of us are planning to stay and work in West Virginia, serving our great people. Others are off to spread the incredible skill and care of WVU to all corners of the world. Wherever you may find yourself, remember that you have this incredible group of colleagues and friends who support you. I encourage everyone to reach out, to stay in touch, to check in on each other, and I look forward to hearing amazing things about everybody's careers. As you leave here and embark on your journey, never forget the impact you can have on someone's life. We say it sarcastically in the hall, but always remember you can actually change lives one tooth at a time. Whether it's an early cancer screening, a full mouth rehab, or just a conversation with a nervous patient, you can change everything for one person, and that's how we impart change on the world. As we close this chapter and begin the next, I'll leave you with a quote by Winston Churchill. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. I ask y'all to continue to learn, continue to try new things, continue to adapt to this ever-changing and improving field. Let's go out and make a difference. Let's go be the reason for somebody's smile. Let's go enjoy this rewarding career. And let's go Mountaineers!
Now it is time for the presentation of prestigious awards that are not listed in the program because they are not known until grades are final and calculated. As a special means of honoring excellence and academic achievement, the School of Dentistry presents certificates of honor to those in the dental and dental hygiene graduates earning the top 3 grade point averages during their studies. Recipients, please join me on stage when your name is called. Let's begin with the recipients from the dental hygiene program. And here to help with this is Ms. Amy Funk.
The certificate, I'm so short. The certificate of honor for the dental hygiene graduate earning the 3rd highest grade point average goes to Jacqueline Suzanne Bell. I didn't give up here. The certificate of honor for the dental hygiene graduate earning the 2nd highest grade point average is awarded to Savannah Pearl Leahy. The certificate of honor for the dental hygiene graduate earning the highest grade point average with a perfect 4.0 is awarded to George Benjamin Harris V. Now to recognize the dental school recipients, Dr. Valerie Perrine.
The certificate of honor for the dental graduate earning the 3rd highest grade point average goes to Callaway Anderson. The Certificate of Honor for the dental graduate earning the second highest grade point average goes to Allison Fritz. And the Certificate of Honor for the dental graduate earning the highest grade point average goes to Logan Webb. Please join me in congratulating the distinguished achievement of the top 3 dental and dental hygiene graduates.
After the conferral of degrees, I will ask that the audience remain seated for the recessional. Chancellor Marsh, I present to you the class of 2023.
Well, we've had a lot of different height level people here at the podium. So, good morning, parents, friends, family. Oh, come on, good morning. This is such a wonderful event and such a wonderful tradition in the life of a university. And we are so privileged to be here with you and with our soon-to-be graduating students. I first want to recognize the great leadership of Dr. Pashuta as the Dean of the Dental School. Please help me in recognizing him. And I also want to recognize Dr. Shepley as our distinguished visitor as the president of the American Dental Association. And also Ms. Dawes, who is the president of the American Dental Hygiene Association. Is it Miss? Is it Miss? Doctor?
Mrs. Von but that's okay.
Deeds, yeah, sorry. Okay. And I'd like for all of the faculty and the staff who has been so instrumental in helping teach you, please stand up and be recognized. And what I'd like to do in the next 45 minutes or so, 5 minutes or so, is just to touch on something that I think is really an important issue for all of our graduates and for all of us. And it's really been touched on in some of the other talks. But it's to me, the most important thing for us to focus on is the health of our professions, our health professions, and the people within our health professions, and the health of our populace. Maya Angelou reminded us that your life is not made up of the number of breaths you take. It's made up of the moments that take your breath away. And as we look at our country, we have lost 6 years of lifespan over the last 4 or 5 years. And that's the lowest lifespan that we've had in this country since about 2 decades ago. A child born in the United States today is likely to live, statistically, less number of years than their parents. And West Virginia has the second lowest lifespan, life expectancy in the country. And as we look at the elements that are responsible, we can see things as very complicated. Albert Einstein reminded us that real genius is making complicated simple, because everybody can make simple complicated. So as we start to look and and ask the questions, what can we do to individually live long and well? And also, what can we do to help our state get healthier, live longer, our people, our country, our world? And as the land-grant university and the land-grant mission, I think the answer when things appear really complicated is to get back to our roots. And so what I'd like to do in the next 5 minutes or so is share some thoughts about how potentially each of you can get healthier, can get happier, can live longer. So give me 5 minutes and I'll give you that information. Is that an okay deal? All right, here we go. So as we look at how we age successfully, we can look at a number of studies, and studies that follow people for 80 and 90 years, studies that look at places in the world where people live long and well, so-called blue zone areas of our world. And what these studies consistently point out is the most important single predictor of long and happy life is the strength of your relationships. We need each other. The root word of health and heal and holy and holistic is HALE, H-A-L or H-A-L-E, and it means whole, together. The word community means together as one. The motto of our country, E pluribus unum, means out of many, one. We know that we are so connected together evolutionarily that a famous anthropologist named Robin Dunbar even coined a number, Dunbar's number, which is 150. And 150 is about the number of people that you can know very well. And that comes from our evolution, where 150 was about the biggest size of a tribe or a group that you could have survived with. Small enough to feed each other, big enough to protect each other. And as we think about the real health problems in the United States, and these students are incredibly resilient and made it through COVID-19, which was really just an incredible, unexpected challenge that we put in front of all of our students graduating in these classes. But the Surgeon General, Vivek Murthy, did a study, did a listening tour around the country, and this was his second term, and said the most important epidemic problem this country has, and this was before COVID, is the epidemic of loneliness. Are people feeling disconnected? And as we have evolved together, we really need each other. So if we feel separated from each other, we don't do well. And in fact, a poll in 2021 in our country said over half of the people that responded to that poll felt lonely. And it was twice as many people that were young adults that reported feeling lonely than there were people over 65 years old. So the first finding, to me, back to our core, back to our roots, is that we need each other. We need each other to stay connected. We have strong links, which are the people that we love, our family members, our small circle of friends that we trust the most. And then we have weaker links, people a little bit distributed, but staying connected and making sure that we are present when we're there. I don't know how many times each one of us is looking at our phone when somebody's talking to us or distracted by the television. If this was your last day on earth, how much would you enjoy it? How much would you appreciate it? How much would you be there for the people that you love? Or if you knew it was one of your loved ones' last day on earth, how much attention would you pay to that person? How much time would you want to spend with them? Well, we have that opportunity every single day and almost never do it. So the first suggestion from the data that can give you up to 15 years of longevity is stay connected, and particularly stay connected with the people closest to you. The second one is that we are best when we are serving others. Mahatma Gandhi reminds us, the way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Winston Churchill said, "We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give." Mother Teresa reminds us, don't count numbers, help each person, and start with the person closest to you. Service is part of our human condition, and in fact, as we go forward, the Sufi poet Rumi reminds us that we are different lights, we are different lamps that shine the same light. One matter, one energy, one light mind, eternally emanating all things. We are part of a connected whole. And if we can see each other that way and we can serve each other, then we benefit ourselves. And in fact, studies would suggest that you can get up to 7 years additional lifespan by the service to others. Now that's different than caring for a really sick loved one, because caregiver stress can reduce your lifespan, but helping, volunteering, doing things from your heart, particularly things that are consistent with your purpose, can give you up to 7 years. The last area that I'm going to talk about that I think is back to our roots, I think is so important, is the way that we see the world is so powerful in determining how we do, how long we live, how healthy we live. And there's several studies, but I don't have time to go into all of them. But let me touch on one study that I think is really illustrative of this point. So a Nobel Prize winner, Elizabeth Blackburn, who's in San Francisco, won the Nobel Prize for the discovery of telomeres, which are the ends of our DNA. The longer they are, the younger our bodies are, the biological age of our bodies, so the younger the real us is. And the shorter these telomeres are, the older we are. And in fact, every time our bodies age and our cells divide, these telomeres get a little bit shorter and a little bit shorter and a little bit shorter. So Elizabeth Blackburn and a colleague of hers, Alyssa Appel, did a study in San Francisco using a study with 58 women, high education, high standard of living, and they gave these women a questionnaire. And it was a 10-question questionnaire, and it's called the Perceived Stress Survey. And really what they were looking for is how much stress did these women perceive having over the last month. And they got the results of these surveys, and they drew some blood from these women, and they measured the telomeres, the length of these ends of their DNA. And what they found was something, to me, that was really quite extraordinary. So these women were 39 years old on average, and what they found was if they compared the women with the lowest scores, didn't feel very stressed with their lives at all, oftentimes had a feeling of gratitude, saw problems as opportunities and challenges that they could learn from, versus prison sentence and punitive, statements on the lack of value that they had. And they measured the telomeres, and what they found is the difference between the lowest scoring women and the highest scoring women. Remember, these women were average 39 years old. On average was 17 biological years. So the women with the most perceived stress were 17 biologically years older than the women who had the least stress. And as we think of it, our value, Brene Brown calls it shame, where we don't feel that we have value. Other people call it social capital, has been shown over and over and over again to be really powerfully predictive of how long we live and how sick we are. So if we can see the world differently, if we can see ourselves differently, if we can see the good in all things, as we talked about, our ability to see beauty or to see a problem, if we choose to see beauty. Carol Dweck at Stanford called that the growth mindset. Other people have said abundance mindset. Henry Ford said it well when he said, if you think you can or if you think you can't, you're right. And I think Mahatma Gandhi said it really well when he said, be mindful of your beliefs because your beliefs become your thoughts. Be mindful of your thoughts because your thoughts become your words. Be mindful of your words because your words become your actions. Be mindful of your actions because your actions become your habits. Be mindful of your habits because your habits become your values. Be mindful of your values because your values become your destiny. So if we can follow these simple rules, these core beliefs, then for that, we can get back perhaps as many as 17 to 20 years of additional lifespan. And I hope for all of you here and for all of our soon-to-be graduates that you take that to heart because, as was pointed out, ultimately we are in a people business, and the healing that we do is the healing from one human to another. And if you don't have anything to give, you can't help somebody else until you're healed yourself. And I would also say to our very soon-to-be graduates now, whether you stay with us and wear the flying WV on your coat, you wear it on a shirt, you keep it in your heart, remember that we're always your home. You can always come back. We will always love you, and we're very, very proud of you and all the accomplishments you've had. So thank you. Godspeed, class of 2023. And now comes what you've all been waiting for. Class, rise. And family, parents, after we're finished with this part, I want you guys to stand up too and join us in the final part of our ceremony. Okay, here it goes. By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the West Virginia University Board of Governors, I hereby confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended with all the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. Bachelor's degree candidates, you may move your tassel to the left side of your cap as a symbol of your accomplishment. And parents, family, friends, spouses, I now present to you the newest graduates of West Virginia University, the graduating class of 2023. And stand up. Come on.
Please remain standing. Graduates, university marshals will release you in an orderly manner after the platform party exits the floor. And now, everyone's favorite.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Missed a taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning hours. She calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday, Lord, yesterday. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home.